In 2014, Pokken Tournament was announced exclusively for Japanese arcades. The natural question following the presentation was, when would the game come to consoles? That question was answered at the 2015 Pokemon World Tournament, where it was officially announced for the Wii U. Pokken, developed by Bandai Namco, was released worldwide in 2016. This was the first official Pokemon fighting game. Pikachu and Jigglypuff have been playable characters in Super Smash Bros. Since the first game, but Pokemon had never had its own dedicated fighting game until Pokken. The Wii had many fun spin-off games like the Pokepark series and Pokemon Battle Revolution. In contrast, when Pokken Tournament was released, the only Pokemon game on the Wii U was Pokemon Rumble U. That was released back in 2013, so it had been a long time since Pokemon had been on consoles. One of the most discussed aspects of a fighting game is the character roster. This game was released with a diverse set of playable characters, including fan favorites like Lucario, Charizard, and Pikachu. But surprisingly, there was not just one playable Pikachu in the game. First introduced in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Pikachu Libre is one of the 16 playable characters. He is exactly what he looks like, a wrestler Pikachu, and his special finisher move is one of the most entertaining animations in the whole game. Pikachu Libre would also appear in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as an alternative skin for Pikachu. Finally, one brand new Pokemon form was introduced in this game. Shadow Mewtwo is the final unlockable playable character that could be unlocked through the main single player mode called the Ferrum League. These characters were stylistically distinct from their designs in the mainline games, as Pokken Tournament aimed for a more realistic art style. The models are very polished in details. This texturing work on the fur especially stands out, as the fur in the Suicune is especially well done, and showcases the extra effort the developers put into character models. In summary, the character roster was solid, with both fan favorites and cool surprise picks present. The gameplay consists of two phases. Each match starts out in the field phase, which allows for free 3D movement. However, when enough strong consecutive hits are performed, the gameplay will shift to duel phase. This changes the game to a more traditional 2D fighting game style, where the player can only move left and right. During the match, the game mode will constantly be changing from field phase to duel phase, which helps mix up the gameplay. By default, one complete match is decided by the winner of a best of 3 set. After a match, the character you are playing as will earn skill points. Each character can level up, and each level up lets you choose a specific stat to permanently buff. There are 4 stats you can level up: attack, defense, synergy, and strategy. When fighting, there are 3 main offensive commands a player can do: grabbing, counterattacking, and attacking. This follows a rock paper scissors system, where grab beats counterattack beats attack, and attack beats grab. In addition, a player can block an attack outright with the R button. The player also gets to choose a support Pokemon set before each match. Each support Pokemon provides a different battle effect. For example, Eevee gives the player an attack boost while Emolga does a quick attack to the opponent. Every match you get to use one of the 2 support Pokemon to assist with fighting. The support Pokemon can be activated with the L button. During the fight, the Pokemon's synergy gauge will continuously fill. When the gauge is ready, the Pokemon can enter burst mode, where the Pokemon's attack will become stronger for a limited time. The player can initiate a cinematic, final smash-like attack once per burst mode that will deal massive damage to the opponent. The best part about the burst mode is that Pokemon like Gardevoir and Garchomp will turn into their Mega Evolutions during this mode, which looks great with the higher resolution of the Wii U. For the Pokemon without Mega Evolutions, they will be surrounded by a blue aura instead. Now, let's talk about the other modes in the game. The main single-player mode in this game is called the Ferrum League, and involves the player fighting a plethora of trainers to rank up within the league. There's also online battling that has both ranked and unranked options. Finally, there's training mode and local play options. For local multiplayer, one player uses a gamepad as a screen and the other player uses a TV. All of these modes involve the same fighting gameplay, so it can get a little repetitive playing the game over long periods of time. This game also has Amiibo support. Every Amiibo figure nets a player a random reward. These rewards include trainer titles, in-game gold, and costumes that could be used to customize your Pokemon trainer. Nothing too crazy, but a nice little bonus for people who already own Amiibo. There was also a special Amiibo card released for Shadow Mewtwo, which could be used to unlock the character without completing the story mode. Similarly, there was also a special wired controller released by Hori for this game, which featured a larger D-pad and less shoulder buttons than the Wii U Pro Controller. The game sold over 1 million copies over its lifetime on the Wii U, which narrowly ranked it in the top 20 of Wii U sellers. Pokken reviewed fairly well, with an average of a 76 on Metacritic. Eventually, this entry got an enhanced port with new characters on the Nintendo Switch in 2017, which sold an additional 2.13 million units. However, the Switch port did not experience the same massive Nintendo Switch boost in sales that other Wii U ports like Mario Kart 8 and New Super Mario Bros. Did. It is unknown if this game will ever get a true sequel, but for what it is, Pokken Tournament is a solid fighting game that stands out among the vast library of Pokemon spin-offs.